Vincent, yes, good afternoon. Hello.
Oh, hi, Michael. How are you?
Look. It's been. Yesterday was a little bit. Sam's taken a bit of a turn, and so I had to go back to have an emergency call with his psychiatrist. He's gone all hang dong on me.
Oh no!
He's lost his. Something happened. He just lost his personality. I don't know. So I had to go and say, look, Doc, what's going on?
What do they have? They prescribed anything for him?
Well, no. It's they just said, look, just kind of, just try and be yourself. Don't act weird around him. Just pretend nothing's happened.
Yeah.
Because he's technically he's a teenager.
Yes. Yeah.
If you do that whole sort of human years, dog years translation, he's a teenager. So it could be that he's just being like that sort of teenager sullen thing.
Oh yes.
Maybe he wants to. I don't know. Maybe he wants to listen to some kind of whatever the latest metal band is. Screamo. Yeah. Maybe Sam.
Barco.
Yeah. Sam, do you want to? Maybe that's what I should do. Because I maybe I play the wrong music and he's pissed off. Because I spent all day yesterday listening to Steely Dan, and maybe that's what upset him. Yeah.
You've set him over the edge. Do they have Xanax for dogs?
Well, Xanax is Xanax. It's not Xanax for dogs. You could just because we're all kind of the same biology. So but I gave him a couple of mine.
How did he go?
Well, he chilled eventually.
Oh, good. Oh gosh. Oh well, I'm sorry to hear that, Michael.
That's right. But listen, enough about me. How are you?
Yeah, good. I'm still settling in, with the separation and everything, and living out of the house is so weird. And I'm just getting used to the whole thing. I find it weird at night. Like eating on my own. I sort of not used to that, so I sort of tend to go out and walk the streets. And
do you find now that you don't have to share that you're overeating, like you have like all the portions?
Well, yeah, I've sort of and I've sort of enjoyed that, but I am feeling like things are getting tighter. I'm sort of starting to sort of put on a little bit of weight there because the whole portion thing's gone now. I can just I have to buy smaller portions of food.
Well, yeah, and it's hard to get out of the habit because you're probably buying for two like you used to, but you just and you're eating for one, but for two. But it's good that you're out walking. That's at least you're getting some exercise, so that's good.
Well, yes, I'm sort of I'm just doing that. But it's interesting. See how long it'll take. I haven't heard from my partner for a few days now. It's been very busy because I was trying to get some of my stuff into the penthouse apartment. Especially my my bike. So I'm trying to get that over, and it's all good. It is what it is.
When you say bike, are we talking like have you got like a Peloton or something, or is it like a station?
No, it's just like a bike on a stand. Right. My brother has a Peloton, and I have been on that, but I find them a bit too high tech,
There's just so many buttons, and then there's like there's a screen, and people are shouting at you. God.
Yes, and there's all the scenery, and I find it a bit weird.
Disconnect. No.
Yeah.
I hate that stuff. No, good on you. That's right. So, and so, how many weeks into your 6 months are you now?
This is now. I'm coming up to 5 weeks now.
Okay.
So so 5 weeks into the 6 months, and I'm sort of. I'm just. I don't know. I'm thinking about. I'm not going to see anyone else. I don't think I need, I'm not going to do that. I could hold out for 6 months, I'm sure. But I'm just sort of, I am craving the company of someone, just to sort of talk to and wine to, because, wine and dine.
When you see someone else, you mean like romantically, not actually.
Not romantically, just sort of platonically.
Platonically. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Fine. Yeah. All right. So you're just going to sort of self-isolate. Well, that's not a good idea, really, is it?
Well, I thought it was it fits in with the simplistic modality because it makes things very simple.
No, it doesn't. Look, I think we need to abandon all that. I think that I think there's maybe there's been a misunderstanding. I probably didn't explain it well enough. The simplicity. No. It's not about avoiding people. In fact, I think what you need, if I may.
Yes. Complexity.
Well, it's
complexity modality.
It's not complexity. Well, it's not complexity. No, it's not that. I just feel like you're beating yourself up, and it's just terrible. And so, look, I went to a workshop over the weekend.
Yes. Another one.
Oh yeah. I like to keep up with the latest modalities. Yes. And I was a little bit reluctant at first because I didn't like the idea of it, and but then I sort of anyway. But I thought, well, interesting. I'd like to hear what they have to say. I read the blurb and I'm just listening to you talking about, like Sam was a bit hangdog, and you sound a bit hangdog, and it just doesn't feel right to me. So the workshop that I went to, and I had to change my name because I'm Jewish, and yeah. When I applied on it, and they, the form asked, religion, it was terrible. But I thought, well, I'm really kind of curious. And so this modality is the fascisti modality.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know if you... So I don't know if you know this, but the fascisti is, it was like a political movement back in the 20s and 30s, and it was Benito Mussolini and all that sort of nonsense. And then the term fascism came along because afterwards people said, what was that all about? But what it's all about, and this is this modality, which is really interesting, and it sort of says, look, it has some really positive psychological consequences.
Yes.
And basically, fascism, as it was sort of defined as a political theory, is is finding someone out there, and it's like immigrants or Jews or gypsies or homosexuals or whatever. It doesn't matter. You just find someone and say we hate them. It's all their fault.
Oh.
That's what fascism is. So the fascisti school of psychotherapy, sort of leverages that concept and says, it's actually quite healthy to, because we spent a lot of time blaming ourselves for things, and because how did I bring this on myself? I could have done something different. Whereas, I sort of thought, I was thinking about you as I was listening to this, but I was obviously. Yeah. And I was very careful because it was a weekend workshop. I was very careful in the showers because they're communal showers, and in the toilets. Right. I didn't want to be spotted, for big Jewish and stuff.
Yeah. So what is this modality? Is this modality like it's blame others.
Well,
Is that right?
no, you find someone to blame. You'd say it's all your fault, right? And so,
Right.
so you know, like you sort of, well, I mean, you could just find someone on the street. You go like it's all your fault. You can just sort of project. But in your case, I think the simplest thing would be, and look, I don't want to create a further rupture to what there already is, but you just say, look, it's not my fault, dear partner. It's not my fault. It's your fault.
Oh, yes. Okay. I might try that.
Yeah.
Next time we speak.
Well, yeah, and look, our time is almost up, and look, I don't want this to become like a big thing. I don't want arguments to ensue or anything like that. But it's just maybe you could just do it in your head. You don't have, I mean, you can verbalize it if you feel comfortable, but it's just a different way of approaching the problem, if you know what I mean. It's just rather than piling it all on yourself, you just sort of go, well, actually, no, it's not my fault. It's all your fault.
Okay, great. That's a great tip, Michael. What I'll do is next time I speak to my partner, I will come out with that. And we'll see what ensues.
Well, good luck with that. And I hope no harm or self-harm now or later. And so, yes, yes. Well, take care, obviously. And all right.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Cheerio then. Bye.